issues of body. To us girls outside, girls feel they are restricted. You know, sometimes when you're put in a boarding school and like our conditions there are so strict, you can be there for a meantime that you're at school, but when we come out of like when we get holidays and come out of school, we take the advantage of holidays. You say, at least let me do something before I go back where I go to. We risk ourselves. We say now there you are at school, you're being tied. The school is so strict that you cannot, like, you know, girls sometimes at a certain point, for us we need freedom. You know, sometimes even a girl that you give some freedom, that is the best girl to take care of. But a girl that you are strict on, it's hard to bring that girl out. So sometimes you find these issues of boarding schools also, depending on the conditions at school. Sometimes when we girls come out, we do things at our own, knowing that when you go back to school, at least you don't do from that. At least when you're at home, we do those nasty things, and you find today you've gone, maybe you've gotten a boyfriend now. You may think maybe you're satisfying your feelings, and yet it is what is destroying your future. You go there once you're pregnant, the future is already what? It's already spoiled. At least some freedom for a girl child. I think other girls use other girls also as an excuse. Like now the best girl, if it was me, the best person to be taken, like to go back to school, is a lady who has learned a lesson outside. Because sometimes I might be a girl, I have not yet gotten what? A family. But if you're to compare me to a lady who has already tested what marriage is, then you take us maybe to school, you really see that person who has learned from the mistake does better than I do. So you find other girls at school say, Sana, if so and so did this, now what about me? So you see, you find sometimes at least these other ladies who have learned a lesson, these are the best girls to be taken back to school. Because they know marriage is hard. When you have nothing to sustain a living, you cannot make it. So when they are given that chance to go back to school, at second chance, you find these people concentrate on school. But these other young girls are like that. These ones, okay, those ones who have tested that page, those ones they will never disappoint.
Another point, maybe girl child lack counseling and guidance, whereby you find they don't get enough for like education on what is going out. Maybe they need time for them. First of all, even maybe sometimes, okay, I mean, maybe sometimes even an exchange visits whereby, you know, they're not used to that outside, maybe let's say the outside districts. You find for us we are only used to our place here in Karamoja. We have not gone, we don't know what is happening in Bale, we don't know what is happening in Kampala. So you find when this girl child is taken maybe to Kampala, they have not adapted or they are not used to. So if there is an organization that wants a girl child education to go further, they should come in counseling and guidance, and then there should also be an exchange visits whereby they go to different places to see how girl child education is being done. Okay, it's doing from that side.
Single school saja program loja ko kumolo school ko boy anaje boguni bukara lawol ngar bakara ni dia mona tan.
Boarding schools are good to help with the girl child. So long as it's a single sex school, they will stay. So but one thing should be clear is this girl child should have a lot of things that they require to have in school, so that they don't look around again within teachers also. The good thing with boarding, you can stay inside. You will not have time to come out and look around with men. Because if you're in a day school, by the time you're returning back from school, you're looking around, even men are crossing.
Launi ati.
So in a boarding school you can concentrate, you will have time for your books, you will perform well, but when you are at home as a day scholar, you have to come back home, you have to do homework, like home duties, cooking, fetching water, and then they send you, sleep is coming, you have to sleep tomorrow.
So maneni am boy wan mangata ngata nakarai nakaji pole na de chala kan akon temte ade yakadara lo school.
When you're inside there's no stress, you're not thinking of cooking, you're not thinking of anything, you're sorted.
Na bo ama lo school akon temte wajasi yakadara na kiyom bon
All your minds are in the books.